Welcome back as we enter into, I think, one of the most beautiful and probably terrifying gateways you can pass through in this world. Buying a home is one of life's biggest milestones, and understandably so. But the process can sometimes feel, or I think all the time, feel overwhelming, let's be honest. I think from navigating the bond applications to getting the best offer possible, there is so much to think about, and that is where BetterBond steps in. Into our corner. Today we are joined by their National Head of Sales, Brad Bandel, to demystify, if you will, the process and share how their team can make your home ownership journey smoother, simpler, and even a little more exciting, because it's an amazing moment. Buddy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Graham.
I love kind of seeing your head bob up and down as I talk about these things, just to reinforce, because this is a big thing. And I think a lot of us are a little bit scared about the notion of buying a house, and then it becomes real, and we've got to engage with the process. And we start hearing terms like bond originator. Let's use that as our jumping off point. Explain the term, and why do we need one?
Yeah, so Graham, morning. A bond originator fulfills the same role as an insurance broker.
Okay.
We go and shop around for the best possible deal for you as the home buyer, the aspirant home buyer, and ensure that we take you through the process. From start to finish, and really hold your hand. And as you said, it could be a daunting task to apply for a home loan. And so we try and make the experience a little bit more enjoyable.
I like that, and I'm glad we're using proactive words like enjoyable, but just something like safe feels great. Yeah. And I like the idea of being, because we don't know what we don't know. And when it comes to this kind of decision, there's a lot of money involved, and we have to take cognizance of that fact. BetterBond have made a name for themselves in this space by ticking so many of these boxes. What is it about how you do what you do that sets you apart? Why are you guys kind of developing the momentum and the name that you have?
Well, Graham, firstly, we have fantastic bond consultants all around the country that literally hold your hand. So it's a personal experience.
I like that, yeah.
It's something that we pride ourselves in, and we really take care. And each individual has different criteria, has a different background,
different emotional set,
different emotions, so yeah. Part of our job is counselling and being a psychologist, but really it's important to take the buyers through that process in the most efficient and effective manner possible.
What does the process look like? I know it could take many, and all of us have our own journey and our own likes and dislikes and personalities, as you pointed out, but traditionally, how does that journey look? What would you be taking a client through?
Well, if we go right back to the beginning of the process, a client goes online and searches for a home, and then they're not sure whether they qualify for that home or not, qualify to purchase that home or not. So we take them through the pre-approval process. Really, really important, because that gives them a license to go and buy at the end of the day. And then once they've chosen their home, the real estate agent will bring them to us, and that we'll take them through the actual application process, which can take anything from 24 hours to 7 days. Generally. So, and that's a complex process where you've got to understand what the bank's requirements are, and that's where we take that pain away from the.
I was going to say, but you need someone to be meticulous, because this is a long-term deal that you're going into that speaks not just to this version of your financial self, but the person that you're becoming, the hopes and dreams. There is something about the BetterBond promise that underpins everything that you do. And just listening to the way that you speak, I'm starting to feel that difference. Can you put it into words? What is the BetterBond promise?
Yeah, I think buyers historically or think that there's only one offer out there for them, and that offer comes from their personal bank. But we take their home loan application, broker it to all the banks, and ensure that they get the best possible deal. Now, in South Africa, the only differentiator between banks is actually your interest rate that you're going to pay at the end of the day. And our BetterBond promise is that we can save the consumer 0.65% on their rate concession. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but on a 1.5 million rand bond,
I was going to say, on the daily steps,
years,
that is incredible. How have you been able to get this right? Because I know you've got a great business model and clearly, obviously, the right expertise in key areas. But there's something else, a bit of magic in the water here. If I had to ask you to look inward, why do you think you guys are as good at what you do in these critical kind of gateways in people's lives?
Yeah, I mean, 25 years of experience.
Sure.
We've been in the industry now for 25 years. And the people is the differentiator. Our people are the differentiator in our business. We have unbelievably experienced bond consultants who really, really take care. And then our partnership with the banks.
I was going to say, you know the right people.
We have exceptional partnerships with the banks. And so they're always looking to help the consumer, contrary to what everybody believes.
Oh,
the banks are willing to lend.
But it's their market.
Yeah,
they want
absolutely.
to prop it up, man.
Yeah. So I think that's the differentiator. You know, we take real care of our people, of our clients.
When last did you buy a house for yourself, my friend? Can you remember what that feeling's like once it's signed, sealed, and you take it? You take ownership. What is that feeling like?
I'm very pleased to tell you that I purchased a home in December.
Oh, wow. Congratulations,
thank
buddy.
You. And so it was a fantastic experience. And you know, that really is the essence of our business. We make dreams come true. We look to try and house more South Africans. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful industry to be in.
Oh, man, isn't the world moving in the right direction when we can have emotional conversations about something as bricks and mortar, literally, really, as a house? That is a beautiful thing. I think I'm beginning to understand why your company is doing as well. And it's a company culture essence as much as anything else. But obviously, you just do your job really, really well, which is amazing. So on behalf of all the homeowners, future and present, those that you've helped in the 25 years that you've been doing this, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully that's given you the confidence, and it's a real kind of confidence, to go and do it. But just make sure that you have the right guidance, that person in your corner. Your dream home isn't just a vision, it's a very real possibility if you take the right steps. And remember, with BetterBond's promise, you are not just getting a consultant, it's about the people. You're getting a person, a partner in your home buying journey, and they've done the hard yards for you. So take that first step towards a better future, and right now, go and visit betterbond.co.za.